Today's an adventure day. Usually making a vlog involves sitting inside while I write it and then film it and then edit it because, trust me, you can't see a computer screen when you're outside. But look at it. It's so sunny. It's so hot. I'm not staying inside today. So instead, we're going for a walk and it will be, I don't know. We'll see what happens. On sunscreen, I have water, I have money, I have a notebook and a pen, I have my phone, and we're gonna not play Pokemon Go because having it crash constantly, well, playing it constantly would also drain the battery, but just like trying to open it and then having it crash constantly is not satisfying and it drains the battery. So we're just gonna give that a rest in case I need the directions to help me find my way home. But I looked up the directions beforehand and I wrote them down, which usually doesn't end well. So we'll see how it goes. So I could have crossed to that side of the road to walk in the sun, but it's so hot. I'm loving it. No complaints. I'm so hot. My hands are so lotiony and sweaty that I can barely hold the camera. So I'm just going to enjoy this stretch of shade and then I'll cross the road when it comes to it. Some poor sap just asked me how to find a bus station. There weren't any in obvious sight, and I'm just really bad at giving directions. I pointed him in the direction of the nearest tube station. We could literally see it, so if he doesn't find it, then he's an idiot. And usually there are bus stops near tube stations, so hopefully he figures it out, because I was not helpful. Also, I'm lost. I know how to get back to where I came from, but I don't know where the street I'm looking for is. I found it! That's the street I'm looking for! I don't think I said, but I'm trying to find Regent's Park. The problem is that I've reached the point where my directions have just ended because I should be able to follow this street. It's going to change names a few times, but it's going to go straight until I get to Regent's Park. So then I got to this, and I didn't know if it was Regent's Park or not. And so I walked in, and it's Grosvenor Square, which reminds me of Pride and Prejudice, right? Darcy lives somewhere. His London house is Grosvenor something. The problem is that there's a shit ton of Grosvenor things all over the place, and I keep passing them and being like, is this where Darcy lived? It might have been the square. I don't remember. I'm gonna be really ashamed of myself if I'm just super, super wrong. But yeah. This is Portsmouth Square. I'm hoping Regent's Park will just be giant and unmissable. So many people out today just sitting in the sun, or the shade if they can't handle the sun. I'm still walking out the shady side of the street. There's a bookstore at 221 Baker Street. I don't know if it's actually 221 Baker Street, but the one that way is 219 Baker Street. And that one's 231, so who knows? So I went in and they have a whole Sherlock section and it was fun. And I bought a book. Supporting independent bookstores is important. There's a line to get into the Sherlock store. I don't even know if there's anything in there except there was somebody with a deerstalker hat and she was taking a picture with the guy outside manning the line has the policeman's hat, the ridiculously tall helmet thing that is great. Somebody was taking pictures with him, which I thought was hilarious. The line to get in the store was not as big as the line to take your picture with the fake cart going through the wall of platform 9 3/4, but still. I like London, it's fun. I think I found Regent's Park. It's just very big. And the road stopped going straight, so I don't know what else it could be. I was right! This is it! Now I'm just gonna wander for a bit. The reason I'm going to Regent's Park is because I am meeting some friends. They're not gonna be here for another half hour though, so maybe it'll be best if I just sit in the shade till they get here so that I don't already have heat stroke. So we spent 2 hours just sitting in the shade, a little bit of sun, mostly shade. It was really nice. It's just a lovely day, just chilling. And now we're walking through Queen Mary's garden, I think. It's lovely. You can literally smell the roses. Holy crap, there's a lot. So I spent the rest of the afternoon and the evening with Rob and Elsa in the park. We finished wandering around Queen Mary's garden. It was pretty cool. There were some black swans. Couldn't find any turtles, but there was lots of water and it was nice. And then we kept wandering around Regent's Park because it's huge. And I should never have sort of guessed that it was the first square that I came across, but that's fine. There's an outdoor theater in the middle of the park, and right now they're playing Jesus Christ Superstar, which is awesome. They're also putting on Pride and Prejudice in September, so then we went and we found a little corner store thing and we got some food, and then we went to Primrose Hill, which is an adjacent park. It's not part of Regent's Park, but it's kind of right there. And I'm definitely a snob when it comes to views because clearly that's what everyone was there for. It was a nice view, but it's just London. It's a bunch of buildings. It's a bunch of skyscrapers. They're kind of ugly. And there's cranes everywhere because there's construction and you can see the line of yellow smog that's clearly sitting over top of the city. So it was better than this view, and it was nice to get out in a grassy area and in the sun, and it was wonderful, but I had to climb a hill to get there. Don't know that it was worth it. Hanging out with my friends was worth it. The view! I wore my flip-flops today. My feet are filthy, and it was also maybe a bit far to walk in flip-flops. My cheap, plasticky flip-flops. My toes hurt. It was just too hot for shoes though, so no regrets. Elsa's last day in London. She's leaving, she's going home, and then she's going to Australia. Oh, I'm so excited for her. I will miss her, but I'm so excited. Elsa, have a great time! So this has been an adventure in London. You don't get many of those, hey? I don't get many of those. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Bye! So these days I always shower in the morning because now that my hair's short, it is unmanageable if it dries while I'm sleeping on it. But you know when you have those days in between the sunscreen and the sweat and the sun and the wind, you're just covered from head to toe in a layer of filth? Right now, worth it. We'll see what I think tomorrow morning.